So let's look at a regular elbow knee escape. Nice and relaxed. I'm gonna pinch my knees together and put weight on them, right? Sit up a little bit. I'm not sitting on Todd. Go ahead and go for an elbow knee escape. That's pretty good. That's better than usual. When I do this at seminars, I usually don't get this much movement of my body, but you can still see how far shoulders come off the mat, right? And how much effort's going into it. And what I mostly want you to notice right now is where my weight is at on my knees. Still pretty much 50-50, right? And when my weight's 50-50, when he tries to move his hip backwards this way to pull guard, he's pulling into a lot of weight. He's pushing his hips back up against a lot of weight, okay? Because I was watching you do this before, so yours is also pretty good. So do a bad elbow knee escape for me. Yes. This is almost always what I see at seminars. And usually they don't even push here. Usually it's more of a frame like this. Yeah. And they'll get all the way here until they feel like the elbow is up against the body, and then they start to shrimp. There's a couple problems. The first one is, again, my knees are heavy, right? Because all my weight's here. Second one is I can follow him, especially if I'm down like this. So as he moves, I'll follow. So then this escape really becomes about him capturing my ankle. If I can prevent him from capturing my ankle, it's not efficient, right? So Eddie's mounted on me. Come up a little higher. Yeah, and sit up. Good, and pinch your knees together. Good, and weight off me a little bit. Perfect. Typical elbow knee escape that I often see, right? You're like this. And if I was a little smaller, I wouldn't have even moved his body this much. And then all my effort goes into here and shrimping backwards. But all this energy to get my shoulder off the mat, none of that has been transferred into him, okay? So better elbow knee escape, I'm gonna get a good connection. I'm gonna shorten that side of my body, and then I'm gonna push off my foot, and then just look what happened to his weight. And I haven't actually started to put any energy into that yet. All his weight now is on this leg, making that one light, so when I make that same wave motion, even just a little bit, you're gonna be able to pull guard. Okay, so that's what we wanna work on. And then I'm gonna take that an extra step, where I was kind of noticing the difference between pulling guard or actually getting on top with an elbow knee escape. And when we go to get on top, I'm actually gonna work it like this. And you'll notice what happened there is his weight went over his ankle, okay, which you can also do. So first, we'll just start step one with the receiving posture. So Eddie's cross sides. And it's really important that as I feel him go to, usually you're like this, right? But when I feel it's too late and I can't block mount and he goes for mount, I need to make sure I'm like this. My legs are flat, my elbows are down, my triceps are touching the mat. That's very important, right? You definitely don't want him climbing up here. And if he does, get a little higher, then before I do any kind of escape, I want to shoulder walk till I can get back to here.